I'm proud to introduce another victim of gun violence, Khary Penebaker, a father, a successful businessman, and a gun violence survivor who isn't afraid to stand up for what's right. Khary's mother, Joyce, tragically took her own life with a gun on September 8th, 1979, when she was 27 years old. Her suicide propelled Khary into a life of advocacy regarding common sense gun reforms, including a run for Congress to represent Wisconsin's 5th Congressional District in 2016. It's my honor to welcome Khary Penebaker to the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, you can do better than that. Good morning, everyone. That's better. So I have not done this in a very long time. I quit the movement a little over a year ago. I resigned from the board of WAVE, and it's good to see my fellow WAVE members wherever you are. I miss y'all. It's good to see the red shirts from Moms Demand and the blue shirts from the March for Our Lives students. I miss all of y'all. I really do. But you might be asking yourself, why? Why would someone like me who's got a platform like I do, why would I quit? And it's because in the beginning, and I've been doing this work for a very long time, when I first started getting death threats, I thought, this is actually kind of cool, right? Like, I'm saying something that's pissing somebody off so much that they want to hurt me. How right must I be for you to want to threaten me? But over time, it catches up to you. And for a while, I kept toying around with the idea, like, someone wants to kill me. Like, that's, I'm important to someone. I'm saying something valuable enough for someone to want to actually hurt me. But then I thought, someone wants to kill Josie's dad. That perspective, being a regular person on this stage, with this microphone that I love, and if you know me personally, you'll know I adore attention. I crave it. I love it, right? I can't wait to speak. I can't wait to be on stage. I can't wait for you all to look at me and want to talk to me. But that's just me. I'm Josie's dad. I'm Kyan's dad. I'm Sydney's dad. The thought that someone would want to take their dad from them was soul-crushing. And the idea that I was toying around with it, that I didn't take it seriously, made me question my thought processes. Like, am I doing this for the right reasons? And the answer clearly was no. I needed to be more of their dad than I was an advocate, so I decided it's time for me just to be their dad. As much as I love advocating with all of you, going to state houses and marching and giving those riling speeches you've heard me give, as much as I miss doing that, I enjoy being their dad a whole lot more. But today isn't going to be much about that, but I did want to at least explain why you haven't seen me. But I do want to talk today about what gun violence looks like. You've seen the death and destruction. You've seen all the pictures and what a dead body looks like, whether it's a child or an adult. You've seen that. The other side of gun violence is this. The mental health side. What it's actually like when you advocate and you go out and you beg someone to change a policy and you find out they probably don't give a crap about what you are saying or about the loved one you're advocating for, and how destructive and debilitating that might be. Or even those of us who are gun violence survivors and just simply dealing with the death and destruction that we can't escape every single day. My mom shot and killed herself. There's nothing I can say, there's nothing I can do that's ever going to change that. I am forever a gun violence survivor because a bullet stole her from me. I've sat with a gun in my mouth. I've had to stare at myself in the mirror asking myself, what's it going to take for you to live just one more day? And that's really what I want to talk about today. Is for those of us who struggle with the mental health that impacts us as a result of being a gun violence survivor. And the way I figured to do that is, I heard this poem a young lady did when she was 16 years old, back in 2015. And I'm probably not going to get through it. but I rewrote it and made it like a letter to myself. And so for those who might be, and I hate this phrase, triggered by some of these gun violence-related topics, I mean, you're welcome to leave the room, but this is kind of aggressive. It's also kind of funny. I tried to make it as lighthearted as I could, but please bear with me. I'm also not a poet, so you have to just bear with me. The author's name is Hannah Danes, and it's called Don't Kill Yourself Today. Khary, don't kill yourself today because your Netflix free trial still has a week left. Khary, don't kill yourself today because no one else will finish the chicken in the fridge, and you don't really like leftovers anyway. Khary, don't kill yourself because I know for a fact that Starbucks is introducing a new Frappuccino next month. Yes, your mother, Paula, will miss you. Yes, your bully will make a sappy Facebook post about what a wonderful person you were. Yes, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem, but you know that. You've always known that. Anyone and everyone has been shoving that down your throat since you first learned what the word suicide meant. Those slogans might have lost their meaning, but anything that keeps you alive is worth saying. Khary, don't kill yourself until you finish your shampoo and conditioner at the same time, but you're bald, so that might be kind of hard to do. Khary, don't kill yourself until the Kardashians is finally canceled. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Khary, don't kill yourself until you finally tell someone your best pasta recipe. Good luck with that, because I can't cook. Khary, don't kill yourself because I will keep coming up with more reasons, and I need you to hear all of them. Khary, don't kill yourself. I love you. There are so many more I love yous to say and so many more to receive. You are important. It's a bad day, not a bad life. There's so much more to this. The world will keep spinning on its axis without you, but think of all the sunrises you'll miss. Think of all the tears you'll never get to shed. Think of all the celebrity Twitter fights. Think of all the dumb things Kanye will say that you'll miss. All the almond joys and M&Ms. Think of all the sunflowers and frozen yogurt flavors. I know this all sounds pointless, especially when you're sitting in front of everything deadly you own and revising your goodbyes. There will always be such darkness that you can't see. But this isn't about seeing anything else. This is about turning off the lights. This is about finding the bed sheets instead of the noose. This is about giving yourself just one more day. Even if it takes 10,000 of those one more mornings before you get to, I can't wait for tomorrow. Khary, this is about staying alive because fall is pumpkin spice latte season. Khary, this is about staying alive because it feels so much nicer to hold her than that gun. Khary, it's like you like the touch of her skin so much more than the coldness of that gun. Khary, this is about staying alive because you really never learned how to make gnocchi, and I don't even know what that is. I really don't. I really don't know what that is. Khary, this is about staying alive because Josie's amazing smiles and Cayenne's goals and Sydney's laughter. Khary, this is about staying alive because they deserve for that cycle to be broken. Khary, this is about staying alive because the future is coming and it's ready for you. And I don't need you to see it. I just need you to believe that you can make it until then. A 16-year-old wrote that poem. How amazing is that? That is just, And the last thing I want to leave you with is something pretty simple, a random act of kindness. We often talk about changing the world, but think about something that you can do in your everyday life that can actually change the world. Go out and give a hug to a stranger. Offer them a smile. Open a door for them. Just be kind. Buy someone coffee that's standing behind you in line. Buy someone lunch. Just do something nice. Because you don't know the demon that person might be facing. You might be the reason they stay tethered to reality because you simply were kind to them. One random act of kindness can change someone's life and could save it. And by doing so, you could save the world. Do what you can to be the light in someone's life today. My name is Khary Penebaker, and I am my mother's voice. Thank you.